Jib, can you come here real quick? And these two things appear behind you, Drea, like around you, and they're small, green, and these got these horns and deep black eyes and slimy, and they have these jagged teeth and a sort of segmented tail, like a centipede coming out of their back.
Gross.
And like, what's the matter, boss? And Hubert says, "Can you take care of this right now?" And he casts something on himself, and sort of ice spikes appear all over his body. And he's like, I can't have you. You're not supposed to. Oh no. And I'd like you, Drea, to roll initiative.
Ooh, I'll just go back in here.
Were you coming out?
Yeah.
You know what, Umang, could you roll initiative too?
Okay.
I got a 16 for my initiative.
Alright, 16.
Initiative, what is it again?
Just roll plus your dexterity.
12.
Alright, 12. Jab got that. Jib is definitely going last. And... Alright, fantastic. After he casts this on himself, Drea, it is your turn. These two things appear around you, and they look like they are ready to do something not so nice. Now, real quick, Giles, you see him going into the back room. What are you doing right now?
Sighing deeply.
Alright.
I don't actually know where these idiots are.
You saw him go into that room, and now that you look in there, there seems to be two trapdoors that are both open.
Well, like, there's probably a ruckus going on that I can probably hear. Is it?
You hear a muffled jab, and that was him calling for whatever these things appeared next to Drea, but you don't know what's happening down there, but you heard someone cry out for like two names, and that's all you heard. And Al, you're still roaming around the sewage system, getting kind of lost.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I am.
Giles, what do you do when you see these two trap doors? You hear from one of them, the one that Drea and Umang went down. You don't know that, but it's coming from that one.
Can I like kneel in front of it and just like stick my head down so that I'm looking upside down into the next room?
All right, you do that real quick. You see two green, like, ugly little things near Drea and Rupert with this sort of icy protrusions coming out of his body, like as if there's sort of an armor around him. And one of the wall is kind of open, and with your keen eyes, you see like the arm of Umang sort of stepping out. Like she's not all the way out, but she's sort of just
enemy spotted
there. You just know she's there. But you see a tussle that looks like it's about to go down.
I just got out of a fight.
I wasn't even in the fight! Okay.
I was in a bar fight.
Are you gonna do anything? Are you gonna get in on this action?
Kind of wondering where the other idiot is, but I don't really care that much, so in I go.
Do you like jump down? Do you climb down?
I jump down. Hup.
Hup. All right.
I do the sexy land. Where you touch the floor.
All right. You also, I'm gonna need you to do the roll for initiative as well. But Drea, you are going first.
So, I'm kind. Oh damn. Well, I'm still going first, I guess.
You're going first because the initiative happened before Giles went under. There's still the whole time dilation situation.
Okay.
So after the first round, then Giles will be going first.
That's right.
Okay, cool. So I'm starting to cast a fire spell. I cast Firebolt at Rupert, and when that happens, I am engulfed in flames, and everything around me takes a D4 of damage.
All right, cast that firebolt.
Thanks.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, it's a ranged spell attack. Give me a sec. I think that's a 22.
A 22 to hit? Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay, cool. So it does a D10 of damage.
All right.
Actually, plus my charisma. So wait, let me double check and make sure on my sheet that that's what this does.
Do you add your charisma modifier to your spell?
I think so.
Do you-
I'm just double checking this feat to make sure. Where is it? Okay, so I don't add my charisma, but still does a decent of damage.
Really?
7 damage to him.
7 damage.
But also, so Jib and Jab, I believe, they
Yep.
also take a D4 of damage because they are within 5 feet of me.
All right. Roll that d4.
One. I got a 4.
Ooh.
Oof. That hurts a lot.
Nice.
All right. So fire just exudes out of you as you fire this bolt, and when the fire hits the chest of Rupert, the sort of icy stalactites coming out of his body just sort of fizzle and explode out of him, but there's no one in the general area that to be affected by that. So he loses his ice armor, and it hurts a lot, but he's all right. And Jib and Jab just sort of recoil from the flame, but don't seem to be affected too much by it. But they get angry. And after you, now it's Rupert's turn. And Rupert says, "I can't believe I was so close. You ruined everything." And he's going to cast Chill Touch
Oh no.
at you. And he's going to roll a lovely little ranged attack.
Oh no.
All right. Let's see. What is your AC?
It's a 15.
Oh, that hits you. So you're going to take
Oh
a D8 of necrotic damage.
no. Oh.
And you take
That hurt.
5 points of necrotic damage.
Oh no. That hurts me. Not
And-
much health.
and after that, Umang, it is your turn.
I wanna go at him with my AX.
Go at who?
Rupert.
Rupert, you're going to go at Rupert? Well, right now, you don't really see him. You just hear like arguing out there because with your field of vision, the door, the part of the wall that swings open, it's not letting you see him very well. But you can head out there.
Alright, well, can I go after one of the goblin boys?
You can head out and see them and definitely get at them.
Yeah, okay. I wanna go after the green boy.
Where do you want to move?
I'm gonna move, like, here to where this guy is.
Right on top of him?
Can't do that. You can't do that. You have to go to the side of him.
Yeah. You can be right there, yeah.
Okay, I'll go here then.
Right there. And you can definitely take a swing at Jab.
Okay.
25.
Yeah, that hits him.
Demolishes it.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Boom.
No, wait. It's not a 1d20. Hold on.
No.
I'm still trying to figure out.
You roll plus your strength and plus 2 because of your dueling fighting style.
So, my strength?
Yeah,
Did I
your
hit?
your strength plus 2 and Yeah, you so +6 to your damage.
1d plus.
Unless you're wielding it two-handed.
1d handed.
If you're wielding it two-handed, you don't get the +2 bonus.
Oh, I don't?
Yeah, you have to be wielding it with one hand to get the +2 damage bonus.
Ah, shit. What?
Because it's dueling. Dueling is for one-handed weapons.
Okay. Okay. Out of 14.
What are you adding the D4 for?
Oh, what's with the D4?
The D4 is because I have little you choose archetype combat style.
Are you being a
I'm-
brute instead of a battle master, or because
Yeah.
you can't? Okay, so you're not a battle master. All right. So oof, that definitely, yeah. You just cleave him right in half. Just like
What?
from head to groin. Just
Holy shit! Holy fuck!
so this green thing like turns to look at you, and you're like, eh! And then you, it comes into two pieces and then disappears into a puff of fire and smoke.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
thank God. Okay,
Hey,
are they
Oh, I
Hey,
thought Umang killed
Umang?
Rupert.
Hey, Umang!
an accident. I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, you can kill the green ones just fine, but we need Rupert over there alive.
Rupert
Okay,
sees
I'll-
this like amazing display of brutality. He's like, "Oh fuck!"
Okay.
And all right, that's Umang. Jab is dead. Jib comes over and like
Brother,
Wants the death of his brother.
sort of moves over to where Jab was, and like comes at you, Umang, and takes a swing at you with his evil little claws.
Oh
All right, that does not hit. So he swings and he like deflects off of like you have a little bit of armor, so it just like sort of bounces right off there. He has teeny itsy bitsy claws, so he can't really get at you.
Hmm.
So yeah, he tries and fails.
Okay.
So that was Umang, and now it's back to the top of the order. Giles, now that you're here, what do you want to do?
What's that mean?
You just saw the half orc bisect a little green thing, and then
I did.
and now you're down here, and you got Rupert and another green thing.
I saw her, and I'm not even shocked because I've seen orcs do that kind of disgusting brutality all my life. So I just cast her a cutting look, and then I look at the little goblin guy.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna absolutely brutalize him like the half orc did,
Come on, it wasn't on purpose.
but I'm gonna try and finish him off like clean and quick with an arrow through the head,
All right, roll attack.
because that's the humane thing to do.
Sure.
Pretty sure it's just as quick being chopped in half
Yeah.
from top down.
Head went first. So
Listen, I know which one I would rather have.
I don't know, being chopped in
No,
half
can you
sounds kinda
imagine
sexy.
if like someone shoot you in the head and you're still alive, and that arrow is still in your head?
No, you'd die instantly if it was like right through your head.
People have survived
What if
bullets
you don't?
through the
People have
head.
survived that.
Yeah, isn't like
That would suck.
Malala?
Anyway, are you killing them or not?
I am after this discourse. Hang on. Okay. Just a sec. Alright, so that... It's my dex.
What's Finnegan doing?
Is it just dex?
Finnegan's like just sort of like there's a commotion going on.
Oh, it is.
Right.
What's going on over here?
There's
You
a
know.
kid, you can't see this.
Do I hit?
Oh, you just do.
13.
Well, you should add your proficiency, so it would be +5, so you definitely hit.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You do hit, either way.
Okay.
Then you add your
Damage roll.
dexterity to your damage.
It's 1d8.
Wait, you also have archery. I think that adds to your attack as well.
Oh yeah, hang on.
Don't worry, you did hit. You hit anyway, so don't worry about that.
I did add this to my sheet, but I forgot to.
It's fine. It's fine. All right, you hit him
Nothing.
in the back of the shoulder because he didn't expect that, and he like ah! And it's a very big arrow compared to his very small body, and it's
Looks
just
like a javelin.
yeah, pretty much, and it's just embedded in his shoulder right now. And he's not dead, but he's in a lot of pain.
At least
yeah,
I didn't cut you
clean
in
it
half.
Clean and quick, as they say. All right, Drea, it is now your turn.
Just like, how bad does he look?
What, Jib? Jib is he's looking pretty rough. It looks like he has
Pretty rough.
the arrow has pierced through his back and out like the front of his chest a little bit. Like it didn't hit his vital organs, but it's like impaled him basically. And he's a little scorched from your fire. So.
That wasn't as clean and quick as I envisioned.
And Al, Al, by the way, Al, you're still getting lost in the sewage system. You probably
Yeah.
you probably met and dispatched a couple of like big rats on your way. They'd like gotten your way. Yeah, pretty gross. And you're just still wandering around the town in the underground, basically. Just
Okay, and just having a tour.
just having a tour of the whole place. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably making a map as you go or something if you knew how to write or read. And yeah,
I can draw.
you can draw. Yeah, you draw a very intricate like sewage system map, and
You
it's
draw
it's
like a
Rats
floater
and
passing
everything.
you by.
it's super detailed, and it would probably be very useful eventually if someone wanted a sewage system map. It'd be very valuable.
Can I add that
Well,
to my
to the fucking city
inventory?
hall.
Yeah, you have you add to your inventory, Al, for all of you for just all you're wandering around. You eventually map the entire sewage system of
Do you know how valuable
of
those
Rhyme
are in
Rest.
video games?
and
Hell yeah.
add detailed sewage map of Rhyme Rest to your inventory.
Okay.
So you just have that now. This is taking the better part of like an hour of you doing this, and these people are still doing their thing. So now, Drea, Jib looks pretty messed up. Rupert hasn't really been affected. The only thing that affected him was like the dispersal of his armor, of his ice
To the
armor.
side over here so that Umang doesn't get caught in the fire. And I'm just gonna blast Jib again.
With what?
Firebolt.
With a ranged attack with him so close by, you're gonna have disadvantage because it's unless you have
Fine.
a
Flick his forehead.
Alright,
probably
so
kill him.
disadvantage. You shoot a firebolt at him.
Alright. Multi-roll. 1d20 plus 7. Does a 14 hit?
The 14 still hits. Yep.
Alright, cool. So, I'm just gonna roll both the d10 and the d4, because I am on fire again.
Yep.
That's a 6.
All right, that is just enough. He is incinerated. Like
Hi.
the initial blast of the firebolt catches him, and then the explosion of fire from around you, you catching on fire, is enough to just he disappears into fire and smoke as well. And now now Jib's dead. And now all that's left is Rupert, and he's looking a little scared.
Oh,
And
Rupert.
and Rupert
You
sort
hold
of
him, I'll punch.
so Rupert
Wait,
sort of
wait.
Rupert it's Rupert's turn now. Giles, you go back there. Rupert's turn now. He's gonna back away towards the big barrel at the north part of the room. Umang, you get an attack of opportunity if you want.
I don't really wanna. I just wanna.
knock him out. You can do some dual damage to him.
Yeah, I wanna. I don't wanna kill him, but could I do some like?
All right, you're gonna try and do non-lethal damage right now.
Yeah.
All right, roll for roll an attack of opportunity.
I don't think you guys have ever had an attack of opportunity before, huh?
Yeah.
Because we've never had an official battle map.
Says okay. I have a question, Bear.
What's up?
Because I added everything together, it says my attack roll is +8.
Okay, so you add your strength, which is +4, and then you add your proficiency, which is +2. So you should be only getting +6. I don't know where the +8 is coming from. You shouldn't be getting an attack bonus. Yeah, I don't know what the misc bonus is. The misc bonus is 2, and that shouldn't be there.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. So do I do +6 then?
Yeah, just +6. The misc bonus I think you thought was for probably the damage thing that you think was going to happen. Yeah, the damage is for only if you are attacking one-handed.
Okay.
But yeah, you're trying to do non-lethal damage. I'm gonna say, no, that does not hit. So you swing, but he's a bit too quick because he's backing up real quick. Because you swing at him, he's like, whoa, okay. Everybody just calm down. And it's his turn, and he just reaches behind him, and the water around, like the condensation around the barrel, sort of materializes, like he collects all that water, and it forms into an ice knife, and he casts ice knife on Umang,
Freaking cryomancers.
and he's going to roll that.
What you got there?
Your doom! He doesn't actually say that. He does not say that like at all.
I can't imagine.
And I don't want to. That
Never
sounds
want
so.
to encounter
that
another
sounds-
cryomancer ever again.
All right, and he hits you for 6 damage, Umang. 6 piercing damage. And then
Ow.
the ice knife like embeds itself into like your thigh, and then it explodes into a bunch of icy shards. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, Umang.
That's 21.
All right, that makes it so you only take 4 ice damage.
Okay.
Like, and he's like looking back and forth, like back against the barrel. You'll never take me alive. I can't go back to jail.
I can't go back to jail! Pulls out a gun.
This is the comedy police. The joke's too funny. All right, so
Yeah.
that's his turn. He throws an ice knife at you, Umang, and you now have little ice shards just embedded all over your body. Very small cuts, but they're all over.
Okay.
And now it's your turn, Umang. What are you gonna do after you just get hit by an ice knife?
Come towards him. Like,
Oh.
just stomp towards him.
He's like pressed up against the barrel.
Could I, like, grab him by his collar and
y-
intimidate him?
You can do a grapple check, which is basically just roll for attack and see if you can grapple him.
Yeah, but Umang is being a lot more intimidating in this timeline.
Yeah. Was that your roll?
That's my roll.
All right.
I got 16.
Yes, that does hit him, and instead of doing an attack, you instead grab him. So now you basically got him by, like, where do you want to grab him?
Like his collar.
Like you grab
I
him by the
wanna
collar,
lift him
all right.
up.
Do you like
His-
lift him
his
up?
feet
Like what do you
are
do?
touching the ground.
Yeah, you like grab him by the collar and lift him up like along the barrel, and he's just like back against the barrel, and you grabbing his collar. He's just like, oh my god! What do you do?
I want to roll to intimidate.
All right, what do you say to intimidate? Or are you just gonna
Eh,
let the situation speak for itself?
I want to the situation speak, but I also want to ask him like where like the other kid is.
All right, roll intimidation with advantage because you got him literally pinned against a wall.
I wish that was...
But my intimidation's really good. Let me look at it real quick.
Umang is being a lot more intimidating in this timeline, and I love
Giles
it.
don't like it.
So yeah, roll 2d20
Picking on a
and
human. Well, a human cryomancer, I guess.
One was 12. What was the other one?
the other one was an 8, is what I'm seeing.
Is it?
Yeah, so you got at most a 12.
Wait. Oh shit.
Yeah.
You only have a
Almost
+4?
can't be scary.
I thought I had better.
No, it's not. The +4 isn't bad. It's just that you rolled a 4 and an 8, and 8 was the higher.
Yeah.
It's not the modification's fault. It's and he's still very scared, but he's like, I can't tell you. If I do, they'll kill me.
You're not gonna come out of here if you don't tell us. Tell us right now. You're not gonna live either way.
he clenches his teeth and his mouth is shut because that wasn't the best roll. He's intimidated by you, that is for sure, but he's intimidated by someone else more. All right, that was you, Umang. Jib is dead. Giles, it is now your turn.
What are you doing?
Don't move. Don't move. I'm looking at Umang like I might want to maybe put a knife in her back.
By the way, Giles, you're out of the secret door that you seem to see. A little elf boy just starts walking out and just starts looking around. It's like, what's going on?
I have my dagger in my hand. I'm looking at Umang and my hand is shaking and I'm just and I put it away.
All right.
And then I look at the kid. And then I look at Drea and I'm like, where'd this kid come from?
The missing kid.
All right, we're basically out of initiative order because the encounter's pretty much over unless he somehow escapes, which I don't think he will.
Oh.
Oh, he's the kid that I told his mom was dead. I mean, I've been wrong before.
What?
What's that?
Yeah, the kid's still very much alive. What the fuck?
Yeah, I can see that. Duh.
Yeah.
So Umang, you are now you still have Rupert up against this big barrel, and he is off his feet right now. Andrea, you have Finnegan's asking, what's going on? What's going on?
Well, that one over there is being a brute. No surprise.
We've got the person who did the kidnappings pinned down. We're probably going to turn him into the authorities. But right now, we got to get you guys out of here.
I feel like a
Your
police
mother
wouldn't
thinks
say
you're dead.
that.
I don't know where she got that idea.
Yeah, that's weird. And
Yeah, super weird.
yeah, who knows why that happened? And he's just like, all right, cool, let's get out of here. And he starts walking towards the ladder.
Wait for us?
It's like, fine.
It doesn't seem
Could I-
positive at all.
Could I tie this dude up and go check on the girl?
All right, you tie up Rupert, no problem. He's like, he can't get out of whatever you got on him. And you go check on Ileana. Oh shit.
She's bigger.
I didn't mean it.
She big.
She tall.
She cool.
All right, Al, you are still in the sewers right now. What do you?
Where's the
Are
other
you
one?
fucking kidding me?
You didn't say anything about wanting to leave, so you've been mapping the whole place. What do you want to
okay,
do?
well, I want to leave. Can I leave now?
All right,
I
after
was waiting because...
after mapping the entirety of the sewage system of Rhyme Rest, you know where to come
Hell
back.
yeah.
So you're back at the Chuggin' Bug. So you come up and out, and you are now back in the Chuggin' Bug, and you smell terrible.
Well,
Like you've
Thank
gone on
you.
your own adventure, and we can totally talk about that afterwards of a whole one shot of Al's little sewage expedition.
yeah, but Bear, can I make myself some drinks?
Yeah, you can totally do
Wanna-
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna what do I have? What are my
It's mostly just different kinds of beer. It's mostly
Alcohol
different kinds of
dehydrates
beer. Yeah. Al does not know that.
Liquid.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna take whatever and sit.
So you
myself
start
here
so you start
and
mixing
enjoy-
beers, you heathen, and just put the, like
Yes.
you know what a suicide is, where you just do every single soda in one cup. You basically do that, but with beers, and it is
It's like a fishbowl of nasty.
oh god, it is. You take a sip of it, it's not that bad. but I'd like you to roll a Constitution saving throw to see
It's
if
like
you
what-
get to see how smashed you get after chugging this.
It's what you get made to drink at like a party as a penalty.
Oh yeah, God. Roll a quick Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
I get a
Do
10.
you smell something?
Oh no.
A 10? It's,
Yeah.
This is your first drink, but it's pretty strong. You got a nice buzz going on. I'm just like, yeah, I did a good thing today. You can't even smell all the sewage on you. You don't even care. You had a good day of drawing, and it was fun. This was a fun evening.
My lips are kind of chapped.
Little got enough hydration just being in sewage water. It's great.
Oh.
Yeah, gross.
Ew. She's so.
You're gonna kiss this fish one day.
Rotten fish.
Not,
Yeah, you smell like rotten
Kiss
fish right
sewage.
now.
not now.
So, Umang, you're going to check on Ileana, and she's sitting there. She still has her eyes covered. She's still sort of just rocking back and forth in a corner.
Hey.
She recognizes your voice and just sort of nods.
We took care of the bad guy. It's okay.
Thank you.
Could I pick you up?
Okay.
Okay, I pick her up.
All right. You put an Ileana in your inventory real quick.
She's in my bag.
No. No. I'm just joking. But you are now carrying the kit.
Put her in your inventory. Just forget to take her out.
Oops.
Our first child.
And Finnegan's still trying to can we go now? It's really boring down here.
Oh my god, you're really boring.
No, you're really boring, you shorty. And you realize Finnegan's shorter than you, Giles, but he's shorty.
I don't have time for this.
I don't either.
Not engaging.
I should go over here, and he just starts walking over here and.
Jeez.
And Drea, you're just. Rupert's up against that barrel where you left him.
Cool. I'm gonna grab him.
All right. He's a bit heavier
How
than
is he,
Ileana.
sitting?
What?
Yeah.
He's just sitting cross-legged, just tied up, hands behind his back, sort of tied up. His feet are also tied together.
Right. Cool. Well, I kinda. I cast firebolt at him and
You cast firebolt at him?
start to. I begin
Okay.
to cast.
Okay, you begin to cast firebolt, and fire sort of emanates from your fingertips, and he recognizes the spell as he's able to cast stuff as well, and he's just sort of just looks away, squints his face at the heat and whatnot. And what do
Tell
you-
us where the other girl is.
No.
I put it dangerously close to his face.
Roll intimidation.
Give me a second. I'm looking at what my intimidation is. All right, it's a +5. All right.
It's not bad. It's not good either. So the you hold the firebolt just ready to go right next to his face, but he's like, you're not gonna do anything. You can't do anything to me. You have to deliver me to the authorities so you can get your reward. I'm still worth something to you. I'm not telling you anything.
You mistake us for waffles.
Beaten up, does he look?
Falafels? I don't want. No, you're not gonna have falafels. You're gonna get gold, idiot.
Bear?
Great, now I'm hungry.
What's up?
Hey, Bear.
What's
How
up?
beaten up does he look?
How beaten up? Not that much, actually. He all the his ice armor melted, but that was basically the most damage that you guys did because Umang missed her attack of opportunity, and the only other thing that she did was pick him up and grapple him, which didn't do any damage. So he's not damaged per se, not that much anyway.
Okay, I blast him in the leg.
Oof. Don't really. You don't have to roll. You don't have to roll attack. It's just right there. Just roll damage. Do you also want to
Cool.
catch on fire?
Fire this time.
You're not going to catch on fire this time.
Uh.
All right.
9
Oof.
points of damage.
Oof.
Leg.
All right. So that's pretty. That hurts him a lot. So like any particular part of the leg? Like just his thigh, his calf, his foot. Where do you want to blast him?
Are you cut out? I couldn't hear.
Where do you want to blast him on his leg?
Like his calf.
All right. So like he's not going to be using that calf for like several months. It is detonated almost. It is bad. It is really bad, and he yells in like absolute pain. Ileana flinches. Finnegan's like, "Ew!" And like the entire room now smells like cooked flesh.
Okay.
Gross.
Could I, as he's screaming,
Umang,
take the girl out. I don't want her to be in this.
all right, you climb up out of here. Where do you just leave the whole? You go into the bar. Umang,
okay.
do you just go in the bar?
Yeah.
You see Al just drinking, just sitting at a table just drinking. Like in the midst of absolute chaos and destruction strewn throughout the entire thing after the bar brawl, you just see Al sitting at the only table that's upright, sitting and drinking a very large mug.
Okay, well.
And she
Oh, wait,
smells,
I wanna go sit with her.
and she smells terrible. Like she smells absolutely awful.
Gross.
Like she's been walking in the sewage for like hours.
Hey, yo.
Okay. Give me some of that.
Wait, who's that? You can't drink in front of kids.
Yeah, okay.
Hi, who are you? And welcome to my kitchen.
My city now.
Yeah,
She
it's my bar now.
she looks and she's like really fascinated with you because she's never seen anything like you, and she's like,
Aw.
I'm Ileana.
What? I can't hear you.
She's basically whispering. She's mumbling. She isn't really talking very loud. So
Okay,
she says her name, Ileana.
Liliana?
Ileana.
Iliana? Oh, okay. Would you like some drink? I can make something like alcohol.
She's like, I don't.
Off into a cup.
I don't want any of that. I wanna go home. I want.
Oh, okay.
just-
You can
just
sit. I put like a chair next to me and like you can sit here while we.
She sort
for
of
the
plugs her
others.
nose like as tactfully as she can. She plugs her nose and sits down.
Oh. I smell that bad. I smell my armpit.
It's awful.
Alright.
It's pretty disgusting. It is rank.
Okay. I'll just sit here and we can talk. I'm sorry. Hee.
So Finnegan's like walking. So back to the torture chamber. Finnegan is like walking towards what you're doing, Drea, and he's like, "Whoa, what are you? Oh, it's so gross!" And it's like basically like a kid looking at a dead bird or something. It's morbid fascination.
Hey kid, come on, we're out here.
Are you just dragging Finnegan upstairs?
I've got him by the arm.
What?
come
No,
on,
I want to
she's got
see. No.
Come on. Now.
Fine. And you basically just drag him up the ladder.
Yep.
All right, you guys are up.
I can see that Drea's got this. Hang on.
All right, do you just
Alright,
go out
fine.
into the bar? All right,
I'm gonna
you
go
see.
find the other idiots.
All right. You see Umang and Ileana sitting at a table and Al sitting away from the table, and Al is drinking from a mug, and you can tell even from that far away She smells terrible. She smells
I
absolutely
scrunch
terrible.
my nose up and I go, ew, who guffed?
Ugh, like I smell worse than you.
I know you
child.
smell, but
I know you smell worse. I
kids
smelled
sit at
this
the
one
table,
time.
but,
You
like,
smell like that every day.
Kids sit at the table, but like don't sit near her because you might like get some kind of disease.
No, Liliana, please, I'm sorry. Don't have disease. I swear.
Ileana is still plugging her nose, but she sort of just nods and is like, yeah, okay.
Okay, see, Charles.
I don't need a child to defend me.
Alright. Alright. So everyone except for the kids, I hope, gets a drink, and you guys are just sitting up there. Drea, you blasted the calf off of Rupert, and he is screaming and howling in pain. And what do you do after that?
Okay, so as he's screaming, can you hear me okay? I'm not cutting out or anything?
You are not.
So I grab him by, like, the front of his hair, just take his head and just slam it into the back of the barrel as he's, like, just screaming.
Alright, you do that, and it, like, knocks him back, and he's now he's screaming about that as well as his calf, and it's just more pain on top of more pain, and it doesn't really do any damage slamming. I'll say 1 damage just for 1 bashing damage. He's just in even more pain. All right, he's still very in pain.
All right, cool. I'm let's see. He's still just fucking screaming, right?
At the moment, seeing as you blasted off his calf and bashed his head into a barrel.
Alright, cool. I am gonna, like, grab, like, his mouth, I guess? Grab his cheeks or whatever? Just to try and, like, quiet him down.
Do you say anything? What are you doing? Are you just grabbing him by his cheeks?
No, listen, I'm trying to, like, fucking cover his mouth so that he'll listen to me, because I'm staring at him right now.
Alright, you cover his mouth, and your hand is still a little warm from the firebolt, and he just sort of shuts up a little bit, like he's still like, he's whimpering now, but he's not screaming anymore.
Right. I do need you alive. But that doesn't mean that I can't make your life hell before we deliver you to the authorities. You can make it stop if you just tell me where they went.
Yeah, you don't need to roll intimidation for this. You just, I don't know. They just come and go as they please. I don't know how they get into the town either. They just come in and then they get out. They contact me, okay? I don't know how. The middlemen!
Oh, you've been talking about these middlemen. Where do I get in contact with them?
Anyone can get into contact with them. They're not really secretive about what they do.
What's the last middleman that you had contact with?
I don't know his name. They're just the middlemen. They don't do names.
What does he look like?
He kind of looked like you. Just a fucking tiefling, you know? Y'all look like the horns and the tail. It's the same thing.
Alright. I take out my dagger. I use the hilt of it, and I just want to knock him out.
For you, Drea, who has a very low strength, it takes you a couple of whacks, but and he's like, "Ow, fuck, oh, God!" But eventually, he is knocked unconscious.
We have to speak very loudly at this table to like cover the sound of this guy being tortured.
Really, can we hear?
I want to roll real quick to see how
Let him
bad
shut
my
any
first
doors.
hit is, though.
Yeah, sure. Roll with your strength. Yeah, no, it definitely takes you.
That's exactly how you
Yeah, you hit with that too. You barely like hits him. He's like, "Ow, fuck!" And then you just keep hitting him until he gets knocked unconscious. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, and just wham, wham, wham. Just,
Way to end that torture.
oh my God! But yeah, he's eventually knocked unconscious. Thank goodness.
Okay, cool. Go upstairs.
You by yourself? Because I don't think you can lift him up.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just walking upstairs.
All right, you go up the ladder. You are now in the bar, and you see everyone huddled around a table. Some drinking, some not, and Al, who smells absolutely terrible.
Alright.
Hey, it's her that smells.
What? Oh, hey, Drea.
What's up?
Heyo.
Hey, can one of you
fine.
guys do
How are
me a
you?
favor?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't expect you to. You're not strong enough to carry the guy anyways.
Well, fuck you too.
What do you need?
Would you be able to grab the guy downstairs in the like basement area? He's knocked out.
Okay.
How about you put a peg on his nose?
Which way? Fucking. Show me the way then.
For the
Drea.
sake of brevity, she points you at the other trapdoor that you didn't go down. You go down there and you see your boss unconscious with his leg partially with one leg partially blown off, and like he looks to be like beaten up a lot in the face, like someone kept hitting him repeatedly, and he's tied up, his hands behind his back, his legs, like yeah, this person who hired you just today who's beaten within an inch of his life.
I hold him in my arms and scream, "No, boss! Who did this to you?" I bring him upstairs.
Okay, yeah, you do. He's still very much unconscious with shock and
You guys,
Wish I was
who
unconscious
hurt
right now.
him? Who hurt my boss?
Finn points to Drea.
Drea, why would you do that?
Kidnapping
I'm soaking
children!
fire tomorrow. What?
Kidnapping children!
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Fuck him then. And I let go of him and kick him.
You just drop him. you drop him, and he's like pull like a sack of potatoes, and then you kick him. And it's oh, and he sort of. It's not enough to wake him up, but oh, that hurts.
And
gonna
fucking,
suck it.
I'm so mad. I'm gonna go and like find the goals in the register thing and
All right.
grab it
There's about
because my shoe is
there's about 30 gold in there in the register. You just grab that.
nice. Yeah, because I need to fix my shoe.
Oh yeah, it broke.
My heels are broken. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay,
All
I
right.
pick him up again.
You now have 2 kids and a torture victim. What are you gonna do?
Drink.
Drink.
Send
Now let's
the
drink.
kids
Let's drink
home?
his fucking wares.
What? No, we have to send the kids home first.
Yeah, let's get them home first and then we
Oh,
can.
you're right. And then we can party.
Have to.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you just take Rupert and the kids to like the guard barracks,
Yeah.
basically the police station.
Yeah.
All right. You do so, and you have completed the kidnap quest.
But there's still one kid missing.
There is one kid missing. Yeah. So you
Oh shit! No.
you don't
I
get the
forgot about
entire
that.
reward. No, but you get some of it. Yay.
Yay! How much?
They give you the amount that you were supposed to get was 150, so it was basically like 50 gold per kid. So you get 100 gold because you weren't
I'll
able to
take
find Kaylee. So
We split it.
you go to the
We got
guard
25
you
each.
go to the guard barracks. They thank you for bringing this terrible man to justice, and you give the kids over, and they return them to their parents. And they hand you a sack of 100 gold.
Who do they hand it to?
They don't care who takes it. They just put it on the counter and slide it towards your party.
Drea takes it. Drea
By
takes
the way,
it.
before I part with Ileana, I want to give her the ball that I stole.
she still plugging her nose. She's like, thank you, and takes the ball, and she is escorted back to her parents.
Okay, bye. Stay safe.
All right, Finnegan, before he's taken to his parents, he's like, when I grow up, I'm gonna be just like you guys.
Probably a bad idea.
Stinky
Yeah,
and
don't
torturing
do it.
people.
No. Go to school. Stay in school. Learn some things.
Man, school's
Okay.
boring.
Yeah,
And he kick flips out of there.
Yeah, school's boring. Fuck school.
Fuck
Yeah, you're
school.
right. Fuck school.
No. Stop.
You do what you want.
Anarchy!
Agree.
All right. So yeah, that's the end of that. You've been given your gold, and everyone's a lot happier now. The kidnapper is put behind bars.
Wee.
But one
Shit,
family
the
is still very sad because they didn't get their kid back.
No.
Okay, they'll just send me in disguise.
Yeah. Anyway,
I split the gold between the four of us, so we each get 25 each.
sweet.
Alright.
And Al gets 30 gold because she took the register.
Yeah.
Delete.
Okay, adding the gold.
All right.
Nice.
Now what do you do?
Voice.
Drinks, anyone?
Yeah, let's go back to that bar.
Yeah.
The bar is now.
This is our bar now.
the-
Can we?
the
can
bar-
this bar be
Our bar
ours
now.
now?
The bar is now basically a crime scene. The guards have taken control of it to make sure that nothing was looked over.
Hey
There
guys, we
The
could just
rights
go
to
to
have
another
it.
bar.
there is another bar.
We'd have to pay for that.
Yeah, here
I
you
can
get
pay
free
for it.
stuff.
It's not a big
Not
deal.
if you steal.
Yeah, can we steal some?
Hey, no stealing.
Shut up.
Can we steal some drinks?
You can try.
I will
There's no
try.
stealing.
Where are
Can
you?
we roll?
Where are you guys going? Because right now you are just outside the guard barracks. You just did a job well done. You got your 25 gold each, and
Oh.
don't worry about roll 20. That was just the map for the chug and bug, and
Okay.
Alright.
you
Where
can
you
still move
going?
your icon around if you're having fun with that.
Where are you
We're
going?
dancing.
Where are you going?
Push me and then just touch me. Until I can get
It's a
my...
rave in here.
Satisfaction.
Ah, shit!
What did you do?
Why did you do that?
Uh,
Oh shit! What the fuck?
What are you doing to yourselves?
You spin me
Alright,
right around me.
All right, listeners, just so you know, we got a map, and the icons, they're messing with their icons a lot.
I'm dead. Why did you guys do that?
All right.
Okay.
Let us have this. Look.
How do you?
No.
Oh. Oh shit!
Yeah, they're having
can-
fun.
Yes, we
Woo.
are.
What are you guys
hey,
planning on?
that's our crowd.
What are you guys planning on doing now?
Oh shit.
Bar.
So
Probably
the only other bar is the
wash
strong arm.
myself.
The only other bar is a strong arm tavern.
Can we go there? I need to wash myself.
Yeah,
It's late at night, isn't it?
it's gotten pretty late into the evening. It's about like it's not that late because the bar brawl started at around like I don't know sunset. It's like
Oh,
seven
wow, that was
seven
super quick.
7 or 8. So now it's definitely the sun has set, but it's not like late. It's not like 10 or 9 even. But it's late. It's evening.
Who's ruining the fun?
All right, what are you guys planning on doing now?
I'm gonna go to the other tavern.
You gonna go to the other
Yeah,
tavern?
me too. Like the inn. I want to take a bath.
Put your eyebrows on me.
So now that everyone's busy with your fun little icons, so you are still
Yeah.
very
Okay.
stinky, Al.
Yeah, that's why I want to go.
And so
I
you
wanna
go
shower.
to the strong arm bar, and when you get there,
Oh, yeah.
you see the bartender, which is like her. It's a very large woman. She has orange skin, 6 arms, and a purple like braided long hair. And she with her 6 arms, she is like handing out mugs and beers this way and that, polishing silver with another
Holy
pair.
shit.
She's something you have never seen before, and she and 2 others who look exactly like her, who are also stink lines, who are also who look exactly like her, are going around basically being bar wenches is the closest I can think of, like waitresses and such, who are just serving, and it's a more calming environment than the Chug and Bug, which was very rowdy and of course the bar brawl.
I swoon.
So it is, and when you come in, some people look at Al and are just like, oh God, and plug their nose and whatnot, and everyone's
Sorry.
it's sort of a big disturbance. Everyone still goes about their conversation, but Al, you are definitely sort of the center of attention. And one of the women who they're basically, they look like triplets, identical triplets. One of them comes up, and you see her, and she has her a tunic, a white tunic, which is sort of undone at the top, so sort of reveals a bit of cleavage, and she has long maroon breeches, and the tunic has enough ample arm like sleeve space. There's no actual sleeves, but enough space for her 3 pairs of arms to poke out. And
She's so
and she says, "Darling, I hate to break it to you, but you kind
Oh no.
of smell."
Yeah, I know that's why I wanna book.
I can get you a room which will allow you to wash
yeah.
yourself off.
Yeah, that's what I wanna do.
Take you, put you back about. It's about 3 gold a room.
Yeah, okay, I'll take a room.
All right, here, if I could, and she holds out one of her hands.
Okay. I give her 3 golds.
All
and,
right.
You know what? I'm gonna give her 5 too for tip. I guess. I don't know.
Mighty kind of you. Now, it's just up there, just upstairs, first door on your left, and that one's all yours. And she walks off and
want that room back again.
she continues on, and
She reminds me of Butterwork. I'm kinda scared.
uh-oh.
I'm not gonna do the same mistake ever
Oh,
again.
no.
Orc's cousin.
And so, Al, what do? You now have a room? Do you go up and wash yourself?
Yeah, I instantly wash myself.
All right.
Go to bathroom.
All right, you get you take a nice long bath, and you eventually become clean. Giles, Drea, Umang, what are you guys up to now that you're in this lovely bar? It's way bigger than the Chug and Bug, and there's a lot more tables, a lot more patrons, and there seems to be a better stocked bar.
Drinks anyone?
Yeah.
One for drinks.
Cool.
So you all 3 of you, I assume, approach the bar, and the other woman who she also has instead of a white tunic, it's a green tunic, and it's basically the same looking tunic. It's still a little bit unbuttoned at the top, and she is wearing a headband, and her hair is up in sort of a large bun, whereas the other one was letting hers hang down in a braid. And she says, "Well, hello. What can I get for you?"
What you got?
"Oh, we got just about everything. Around here in Rhinerest, the specialty would be dragonfire liquor."
Sounds good to me.
I have a shot of that, and then also a pint of mead.
"Oh, right away.
Mead.
So
I
that's
have the
so that's
same
2
thing
dragonfires,
she's
1 mead.
having.
What would you like?" She addresses Umang. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
I said I'll have the same things that Jay is having.
All right, so that's 3 shots of dragonfire and 2 meads. I can definitely whip that up right away. And she doesn't even turn away from you. She just, her arms go back, and so imagine, you know the Spirited Away kind of guy who has like arms that can just stretch and just go. Like, it's kind of like that, but not that long and spindly.
Who is she?
She's sort of just like
wanna
grabs
know
dragonfire, grabs mugs, grabs shot glasses, pours some mead, pours some dragonfire, and she just pop, three dragonfires, and boom, 2 meads. He's like,
Holy
all right,
shit.
so that'll be about I would say about 8 gold in total.
Okay, cool. Drea, you heard her.
How much was that?
8 gold in total.
Golden total? Alright. I give her 10.
Oh, very fine tip. Thank you very much. And she pockets that, and she goes on to attend to the other people at the bar. Now you got your liquor and mead.
Cheers.
Cheers. We do our shots first, and then Drea just fucking downs her mead.
Well, before you do that, I need you all to do Constitution saving throws to see how well this
One shot.
how well you deal with this shot.
Alright.
All right, not too bad. Not too bad.
15.
Not too good.
Oh.
All right, so Umang, with your 9, so each of you, when you take your Dragonfire shot, it goes down very smooth. It is very nice, and it gives you a nice warm feeling in your throat, and it like hot molasses dripping down, and it warms your chest, and it is very nice. Umang, it's like fire. It's like someone caught fire in your lungs, in your gut, and it's like, oh yeah, oh, it is spicy and it's hot, and oh my god,
Spicy.
it is
Spicy
it's a spicy liqueur, and it hits you hard, and you cough a little bit, and oof, get some teary-eyed, and then Drea, you're downing your mead. I need you to make another Constitution saving check to down that thing real well. It's just your average mead. Umang, you can't start drinking your mead yet because you
Oh no.
So you get through like about half of it. You get through about half of it with that 6, and it's like, oh, the mix of the mead and the dragonfire. It's quite a combo, and you're really feeling woozy. So you're really feeling it.
Oh yeah.
Really
that's what
feeling
she was going for.
feeling the effects. And you eventually down the rest of your mead, but now you are a bit beyond buzzed, but not smashed. You aren't wasted, but you are definitely tipsy. And Umang, do you want to drink your mead? Because you're feeling.
Yeah.
All right, you down your mead. Make another
not.
Constitution saving check.
I'm fine.
You down the mead, no problem. But that dragonfire is still hitting you, and you're woof. You're not as you're about the same as Drea in terms of alcohol consumption. And Giles, you're just like, what the fuck's wrong with you guys? It's just a shot. You took your shot and you're fine.
Jeez, you guys.
Fucking lightweights. And
Hey Giles, you want the other half of this?
Yes.
There you go. You can have it.
I swipe it.
You down it,
and
you're
I
good.
take it down.
yeah, you're good. It's just half a mead. You're good. You're fine. With you were able to take that dragonfire shot, and it was no problem. So now you got
Jeez,
you got
you
2.
guys really can't handle your alcohol, huh?
Oh, I can handle my alcohol just fine.
Yeah, sure you can. Sure, Jan.
Look at me. Look at who fucking drew Naruto fucking Giles.
Bad! What the fuck?
Sorry,
I'm
that
sorry.
distracted me.
Well, I didn't know it was that for sure, but now I do. What was happening before Naruto Giles?
You were basically talking about how they can't handle their liquor.
Man, you can torture a guy, but you can't handle your booze. That's hilarious.
It's been a little bit since
Since
I
you
last.
tortured a guy?
No, well, yes, but no, actually, but since I last had a drink.
Yeah, I can tell.
No, like it's been. I just,
just
need
got-
to unwind. Leave me alone.
I'm like sipping whatever, and like I've got a face on me that's like Shoujin.
Al, you're finally clean. You don't smell like poo poo, and
Hell yeah.
you come back down and you see Drea and Umang a little sloshed, and Giles just sitting there.
Oh, okay, join them. Hello.
Hey, Al, you want a drink?
Sure.
He's too wasted.
I'm not wasted.
Can you tell the time?
There is a clock somewhere around here.
Yeah, I can. Fancy
Are
that.
you drunk? Are you guys drunk?
They
Yeah,
are.
a little bit.
No.
You want-
No.
No, Uma,
Hey.
can you tell the time?
Hey, I tried to wave down one of the waiters.
Ah. Oh, okay.
The-
okay.
the-
Ow, can you tell the time?
The bartender
Over?
comes up and says, yes, yes? What can I get for you? Oh, hello, you don't smell so terrible, it's wonderful. What can I get for you?
Oh my god, I'm so hungry.
Oh, we
So,
have...
hey,
Yes?
you.
Yes?
Okay, I wanted one M for my fine fish friend here.
You wanted a what? A shot?
A dragonfire and a mean.
Oh, all right. That'll be about three gold.
Okay, here you go. I give her 3 gold.
All right. She again, not even looking, puts down the shot glass in the mug. There you are,
Hey,
dear.
what food you got?
Oh, food. We have a menu right here, and it shows a menu. There's like slider sandwiches. It's basically pub grub. The essential pub grub.
Upper grub.
Jeez, this is a lot more bougie than what Giles is used to.
Yeah, it's got. It doesn't have anything fried, of course, because they don't have fryers here right now. But they got stuff like sausage platters, cheese platters, breads, sandwiches here and there, salads, a bunch of different stuff.
Her eyes just go up and down the menu once, and she's like, I'll have the biggest, meatiest, potatoiest, breadiest thing you've got.
All right. A shepherd's pie with loaf. All right.
I'll take 2.
Very well. That'll be about 10 gold.
Drea,
I'm not. No, you
No,
ordered that
Giles,
yourself.
pay for your
Drinks
thing.
were on me.
Drea,
Drinks were on me. You ordered your own food.
Drea, I'm so hungry.
No. You have.
Yeah.
I know you have food. I know you have food.
Yeah,
I
I
had-
can buy
listen,
one
I
of
had-
those, but I can't
I had
pay for
food.
the
No.
other one.
No,
I
Uma,
had-
no. You
Listen,
have to
Drea,
let
you
her
owe
pay
me.
for her own stuff.
What do I owe
Jay,
you for?
I had a whole bag of food, and I had to give it up to save your ass after you gave us away.
Oh no. I'll pay.
you
I'll pay
lost
for.
me.
Ah,
My food.
I'll pay for one of the pies.
You'll pay for 2.
Oh, one.
You lost me a whole bag of meat. I was hunting all morning.
I'll pay
Oh,
for
god
one.
damn it. Fine, I'll pay. Jeez. Fuck's sake. How much was it again?
That'd be 10 gold.
Okay, I'll give her 10.
Thank you very much.
Thank
And
you.
she disappears into the kitchen.
Okay.
I'm shaking. I just wanna eat.
Jeez, you guys. Giles, next time you need to pay for your own shit. And
Listen,
don't.
she owes me. Still owes
Sure
me.
she does. Didn't she just pay
So-
for your drinks?
That's
for
not even tip of the.
Okay,
that's not
so
even tip of the iceberg.
I walk over to Al and I just like put my arm around her shoulder and I say, "Hey,
Yeah.
can you handle your alcohol?" And I like offer the dragon the
You're a bad influence.
I don't know. I guess I can try.
go for it.
I drink it.
All right, roll Constitution saving throw.
Oh wait, no, that's fuck. Shit! I got a 10 again.
10. It go.
Yeah.
You take the shot and you feel it. You feel it really bad. It's like all. You know how you usually like all slimy and stuff, and like usually all watery and stuff. It's like all that just evaporates in your throat, and you are just. It's like you can breathe hot steam right now. It's just all of it.
Oh no!
And
And Drea right close to me. Holy shit! I'm
Wow.
dying.
yeah, yeah. You are.
I'm just.
Yeah.
I'm like. I look like I just ate this like something really spicy. And
Like a
water.
ghost pepper.
I need water right now.
The only closest thing near you is a mug of mead right now.
I drink that.
All right, roll another Constitution saving throw, because that just makes you more dehydrated.
Yeah, because Al's stupid.
I'm gonna have you roll it with disadvantage because you're already dehydrated.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Is it like a lake outside or something?
Maybe. Oh yeah.
Fuck me.
So yeah, that's a crit fail right there. And
I pass out.
you down the entirety of that mead, and then you're like, plop, and you just hit the floor. You are down.
Well, you killed her.
I think you handled that great.
She's still better paying for my food.
Yeah. I just like fish around in Al's pockets for 10 gold.
What? I already paid
Oh,
for
nice.
the thing.
Hey, let's
You
rob
find
her.
Drea, you find 10 gold.
Hey, you want to
Okay.
rob her?
No! No, this is what she owes you. This is what she says she paid. This is what she owes you.
Ah, okay. Thank you, Jay. I love you.
What?
So
You're unconscious. You're unconscious,
Yeah,
Al.
you're
You're
Yeah,
you're
yeah, I
down.
know. I'm
You're
just
out.
saying. I'm just saying it's bad. I'm sorry.
I give her a little nudge in the side with my foot. She dead.
It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. She's fine. Look at her.
The bartender returns with two deep dishes of shepherd's pie. If you know what shepherd's pie is, it's just but you know what shepherd's pie is. Do y'all know what shepherd's pie is?
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all know what shepherd's pie is. Deep dish plates of shepherd's pie and a loaf of bread with like a bread knife and a little bit of butter on the side. And it is big, it is hefty, and it's a lot of food, and it's ready to be eaten. Piping hot.
I like slide next to Giles, and I also put my arm around her shoulder now, and I say, "Hey, you're gonna let me have some of that, right?"
Can't talk, eating.
Nom 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 nom.
Like, take a bite.
Hey!
You almost lose a
My
finger
dagger
trying
is
to have a bite, and it's just eating
my
so
dagger's
fast.
against her throat, like quick as a flash.
Oh my goodness.
Are you even gonna
Hey,
let me have one
what do
bite?
you think you're doing
Come on,
there?
this is so much food. I'm hungry too.
You're not as hungry as me.
I'm still hungry.
What are you gonna do to get a bite of this then? What are you gonna do?
I like.
Hmm.
I might.
That's Drea.
No, hold on. This is me as Sidri trying to decide what I want to do.
While you're thinking about that, Umang, you're just sitting around being a little tipsy,
She has her head down.
just taking a nap.
Yeah, she's having a nap.
All right. Al's on the floor. Umang's taking a nap on the counter, and Drea and Giles are fighting over food.
I know what you can do.
Oh yeah? What?
You put some of this pie down the back of her pants. And I look at Umon. And see how long it takes her to notice. Come on, it'll be funny.
It
Not
would
hurting
be.
her.
Ilson.
You want to eat, don't you?
How much do I have to put down her pocket?
I don't know, like a handful? Not in the pocket, the back of her pants.
Oh!
Then when she
Okay.
gets up, we just see how long it takes her to notice.
Okay.
It's funny, right?
I cast Mage Hand. Not hurting
Oh,
her.
Clever.
All right, you got your mage hand.
Take a scoop. It's just a little scoop of the pie.
All right.
I put it down the back of Umong's pants.
You don't really need to roll. You don't really need to roll sleight of hand. It's just she's taking a nap and just splat.
She's like drunk and unconscious.
She's not unconscious. She's just not paying attention. So not really need to roll.
Yeah.
But as soon as you feel something go down your pants, Umang, you know something's going down your pants now.
Are you trying to cut the feel?
You feel something like mashed potatoes just go down your pants, and it doesn't feel like someone's grabbing you. It feels like something's going down your pants, like you shit yourself. And it's gross.
Giles is laughing. She thinks Drea is just the funniest shit right now. You're wicked!
Drea is not even paying attention and just eating pie now.
Hey, don't bogart that! And I'm just like troughing next to her.
All right, but yeah, Al, you are unconscious.
Gee, thanks.
I don't know what to tell you. You downed it, and then you did pretty poorly, and then you downed mead instead of water.
Okay, I mean, Al is stupid. I wish I had a better job.
Oh no!
We're not doing anything to help out, we're just eating and pulling pranks on her mom.
I'm not
Yep.
gonna drink ever again.
Oh no! That's what happens.
Ooh,
Drink responsibly.
okay.
You.
Oh, okay.
It's a light-hearted note to end on. Pie pants.
Might as well
What?
keep it simple. Pie pants. That's all you need.